Good morning. It's July 11th. That's good coffee. 2015. Just thought I'd just sitting here checking on my hives here, pulling some of the grass from the front. I thought I'd shoot a vid. You can learn a lot just watching the entrance of a beehive. Let me get around here where I ain't gonna be disturbing them too much. I really need to get out here with a weed eater and trim this back. Yeah, we'll watch this one over here. This seems to be pretty active. Now, you can pretty much tell the temperament when you hang around in front of a hive. As you can see, I'm not wearing nothing. These guys are pretty gentle. They're not attacking my hand. One over here is about the same. We'll watch them for a minute, see what we see. Yeah, here goes one. You'll see some of them coming in with their pollen sacs full. A lot of them are coming in, you don't see their pollen sacs full. It's telling me right now they're collecting nectar. A few of them are collecting pollen. Yeah, there's one right there running around with pollen sacs full. There's one right there, just went in the bottom. See a few of them, like this little guy right there is fanning. He'll set up a whole network of bees. Some hives you'll actually see them. Some will face in, some on one side, some will face out on the other. And they'll circulate the air. Some will blow the air in, some will blow the air out. Other bees just fan everything in and it comes out the top. This one here, I just got a migratory cover on here. I don't think they got it kind of sealed up a little bit, but they what they're doing is they're drying down the honey, drying down the nectar. There's one right there buzzing around with pretty heavy pollen sacs. Oh, just zipped in the hole. This guy's here bringing in quite a bit of pollen over here. When you see them bringing in pollen, it usually tells me the queens are right in here without even opening the hive. Because they need the pollen for the young brood, and if they're not bringing in pollen, that generally means they don't have any young brood to feed. There's a whole book written on just what you can learn from the entrance of a hive. Some of them down here are zigzagging back and forth. There's a little one right there somewhere. She's swabbing the deck. She's keeping the entrance clean. Some nights you'll come out and it'll be like I got a big entrance over landing board on that hive. You'll see dozens of them. The whole deck will be covered. They'll all be zigzagging back and forth in rhythm. They call it washboarding, where it looks like you're scrubbing. You see them all zigging in and out of here. Yes, I got a lot of weeds in my backyard, but you know what? That's all goldenrod and milkweed. I leave this all for the bees. Besides that, there's so much junk in here. There's cement blocks and firewood and stuff. Hard to mow over. Get up close and personal here. You see a lot of them just kind of zigzagging around. When I first come out, that big hive had a whole bunch of them. It was like 50 bees or more just circling around, circling around, circling around. That's called an orientation flight. I get it right eventually. It's a bunch of new bees that are about to leave the hive, and they're for the first time, and they're learning the hive. There's quite a few of them here that are just circling around. It means you got a whole crop of new bees ready to head to the field for the first time, and they're looking their hive over. What's my hive look like, so I know where to come back? And then they look around, like the trees, things around the area, so they know, get their bearings straight on where to head. There goes one that was loaded with pollen. Alright, we're coming up on 6 minutes. We're going to cut this video off. Remember, you like my videos? Actually, it's got to be that way. I'm holding the camera sideways. Give me a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Thanks for watching.